very happy morning to my dear students. I hope you are all fine. Children, I am Mrs. Sharon. I will be teaching you English throughout this year. Welcome to English online class. Children, I hope you must have bought your textbooks and notebooks by now. From today onwards, we will be writing in your classwork notebook. So everyone must cover your notebooks neatly. You can paste your label and you can even write ENG with a marker pen on top of your notebook so that it will be easy for you to identify. And children, this is your English textbook. You will be following GEMS English Reader by Ratna Sahar publication, new edition for class 5 ICSE. Throughout this year, you are going to learn a lot of interesting stories from this book, and in every English class you will be introduced to a number of new words. You will be learning grammar, you will learn how to read, to write and to speak in English. In today's class, we are going to revise chapter 1 from your English book. Children, do you remember what we studied in chapter 1? Yes, you are right. We learned the story of Oliver in chapter 1. The name of the chapter is Oliver Finds a Home. So in this chapter we studied about a small boy named as Oliver, and this lesson is an extract from a novel, Oliver Twist. Oliver Twist, written by Charles Dickens. So kids, Oliver Twist is a novel. It is written by Charles Dickens, and our chapter 1 is an extract which is taken from this novel. And in this lesson we have seen about little Oliver. Oliver was a poor orphan. Do you know who is an orphan? An orphan is a kid who doesn't have father and a mother. So orphan are people without parents, and Oliver lived in an orphanage. An orphanage is a place where the orphans are taken care of. You can even say it is a home for the orphans. Since Oliver was ill-treated in the orphanage, he ran away from the orphanage and he lands in a den, a cave of thieves. And these cunning thieves wanted Oliver to do all sort of wrong things. But Oliver did not want to join them in doing the wrong things. So what Oliver did, we are going to see in this lesson. One day, these cunning thieves, they took Oliver along with them to rob a house. And the servants in the house saw the thieves, they all screamed. They were chasing the thieves, and the thieves ran away from the house, leaving poor Oliver in the house. And the servants in the house saw Oliver, and they took Oliver into the house. And now we are going to read and find out what happened to Oliver in this lesson. So before going into the reading part, I would like to remind you to the characters of this story. So children, do you remember the characters of this story we have discussed earlier? The important characters in this story are Mrs. Marley, Mrs. Rose, Mr. Guy, Dr. Losberne, the thieves, and the servants. So the main characters in the story are Madly, Rose, Mr. Guy. Three of them lived in a rich country house. And Dr. Losburn, who came to treat Oliver because Oliver was wounded, he came to treat Oliver, the thieves and the servants. So now we are going to read from the lesson what happened to Oliver. So everyone, you take your textbooks and turn to page number 5 in your textbook. Now we are going to read from your books.
Children, have you all taken your textbooks? Turn to page number 5, chapter 1, Oliver Finds a Home. I'm reading to you the first paragraph. You can have a pencil in your hand and you can read aloud with me. This is an extract from the novel Oliver Twist. Oliver, an orphan, runs away from the orphanage where he is ill-treated and lands in a den of thieves. The thieves take Oliver to rob a house but are stopped by the servants. They run away, leaving a wounded Oliver behind. The servants take him into the house, and now we are going to read and find out what happens to Oliver. Mrs. Marley and Rose were two rich women living in a luxurious country house. They were waiting anxiously for the doctor to arrive, and Rose heard the sound of carriage coming towards their house, and she guessed that that must be Dr. Losburn. When Dr. Losburn arrived, Marley and Rose greeted Dr. Losburn, and Giles led him to the place where Oliver was resting. Dr. Losburn stayed in the patient's room for a long time and he asked for a few things. He asked the servants to bring him some water and some clean sheets to cover Oliver and to clean his wounds. At last, the doctor returned to the dining room to speak to the ladies. "I hope he is not in danger," said Mrs. Marley. And the doctor told that he will be all right in a week or two. And he asked the ladies whether they have seen the thief. The ladies had not seen the thief yet. When they entered the room, they stared in surprise. Stared means they looked in surprise. And Mrs. Marley was shocked to see a small boy lying down on the bed. And she thought that this poor child cannot be a thief. And even Rose exclaimed, and she told her auntie that don't send Oliver to the prison. The doctor advised them to discuss this matter in the next room so that Oliver can take some rest and we must not wake him up. So children, are you all with me? Moving on to the next sentence, all three of them discuss the matter in whispers. Whispers means talking very softly to someone, and the doctor suggested that first we must listen to Oliver. If Oliver is really innocent, innocent means blameless. If he hasn't done any wrong thing, then we can help him out. But if he is guilty, if he has done something wrong, then we must hand over him to the police. When the doctor told this, both the ladies agreed to the doctor, and Mrs. Marley was very sure that Oliver was an innocent boy. Children, what happened next was, in the evening when Oliver woke up, he was tired, but he was also keen to tell his story. Oliver told the ladies that he was an orphan and he lived in an orphanage where he was ill-treated. So he runs away from the orphanage and he lands in a den of thieves. And the thieves wanted Oliver to do all kinds of wrong things. They wanted him to rob their house and then they left Oliver wounded in their house. The ladies were moved by the story of Oliver's unhappy life. It means the ladies felt very sorry and bad for Oliver. Rose told that we must not let the police take him away. Even Marley said that I would not harm one hair of his head. We must prepare the servants for when the police arrive. So both the ladies, they decided to save Oliver from the police. Since Oliver was innocent, the ladies decided to save Oliver and they even prepared the servants for the police investigation. Now let's see what happened when the police arrived. Reading to you the next line. Soon the police arrived to inquire about the robbery. To inquire means to ask about the robbery. And the servants told that the robbers were two evil looking men. And one of the servants said that I hope you will find those men and punish them. And the other servant meanwhile said, Little Oliver wounded himself earlier while playing. The police believed the servants and left Oliver in peace. Mrs. Marley and Rose took wonderful care of Oliver. As children, you can see in this picture. This is how Oliver found perfect happiness in the house of Marley and Rose. Every morning, Oliver went to an old gentleman who taught him how to read and write. You can see the picture of an old man telling, Today we'll read from page 14 onwards. And rest of his life he lived peacefully and prosperously in a luxurious, a wealthy country house. And each night Oliver slept peacefully in a clean bed in his own room. This is how 3 months passed by. They were months of perfect happiness for Oliver Twist. So, children, we have seen in this story how the life of Oliver changed from a miserable one, a sad one, to a very happy and a prosperous ending. Children, did you all like the story? Did you understand the story? Now, I am going to ask you a few questions from the lesson. You can turn to page number 8 in your textbook. Roman number 8, tick the correct option. Mrs. Marley and Rose were waiting for the police to arrive. Option B, having a grand party. Option C, waiting for the doctor to arrive. Option D, discussing an interesting book. So which is the answer? Mrs. Marley and Rose were waiting for the doctor to arrive. So the answer is Mrs. Marley and Rose were waiting for the doctor to arrive, which is option C. Next, we'll move on to the second question. Dr. Losburn asked for option A, some medicines, option B, some tea and pea, option C, some warm water and clean sheets, option D, some clean towels. Dr. Losburn asked for some warm water and clean sheets. So the answer is option number C, some warm water and clean sheets. Moving on to the third question. Mrs. Marley and Rose, option A, were angry with Oliver. B, felt sorry for Oliver. C, decided to hand over Oliver to the police. And D, wanted to send Oliver to the orphanage. So children, can you tell which is the right answer? Yes, you are right. Mrs. Marley and Rose felt sorry for Oliver. So next we'll move on to Roman number D, play with words. Tick the synonyms of the words in capital. So you're going to choose and write the correct synonym of the words in capital. First word is innocent. What is the meaning of innocent? Blameless. Option C, blameless is the correct answer. Innocent means blameless. And the second word is intelligent. So what is the meaning of intelligent? Option A is clever, option B nasty, option C serious. What is the meaning of intelligent is clever. Intelligent, clever. Third word is strength. The options given in your book is pride, might and height. So what is the meaning of strength? Strength means might. Strength means might. So option B is the correct answer. Next we'll move on to question number 4. The word given in your book is pleased. What is the meaning of pleased? Children, can you say? The meaning of pleased is glad. So option C is the right answer. Next we'll move on to question number 5. The word given in your book is, can you read it for me? R-I-S-K, risk. So what is the meaning of risk, children? Option A, plan. Option B, journey. Option C, danger. So risk means option C, danger is the correct answer. So risk means danger. And the last word in this Roman number is rage. What does rage means? The first option given is A. Price, B. Rush, C. Anger. So rage means, does it mean price? No, children. Rage means anger. Anger is the right answer. So you can mark option C, anger, in your textbook. So children, you can complete all these exercises in your textbook. You can mark your answers with pencil in your textbook. Don't use any kind of pen in your textbook. You can use pencil. Students, you can turn to the next page, page number 9 in your textbook. I'm reading to you the first two sentences given in this page. The lady stared at Oliver in surprise. Dr. Losburn spoke in a whisper. In these two sentences, the word stared shows a way of looking, how we look at a person, and whisper refers to a way of speaking, how we speak to a particular person. So kids, there are many words in English language that shows ways of looking and speaking, and your assignment for today will be exercise E in your textbook. You have to read the list of words which are given here under the tabular column, and you have to circle those words that shows the way of looking and speaking. So read the words and find out the meanings from the dictionary and circle the words that shows the way of looking and speaking. Children, we have completed book exercise A and D in today's session, and E is for your homework. I expect everyone to complete your assignment.
Children, the most important lesson to be learned from the life of Oliver is, in spite of many hardships and tough circumstances Oliver faced in his life, in such a young age he lost his parents and he lived in a cave with the thieves. He was ill-treated in the orphanage, but still he remained to be very innocent. He refused to do any kind of wicked or wrong things. Oliver always chose to be a very good and a kind-hearted person. So this attitude of Oliver changed his life. His life turned to be a prosperous one, and he lived in a luxurious city house, a country house. So what you have to remember from this story is, like Oliver, you also must be very kind. You must be obedient to your parents. Good. You should not do any wrong things. So these are some of the valuable lessons we must learn from the life of Oliver. So now children, we are going to learn the synonyms of some new words from this lesson. The first word is innocent. Innocent. Children, do you know the meaning of innocent? Innocent means blameless. Blameless. Innocent. Blameless. Intelligent. Intelligent. Intelligent means clever. Intelligent. Clever. Strength. Strength means might. Strength. Might. Risk. Risk. Risk means danger. Risk. Danger. Rage. Rage means anger. Rage. Rage means anger. Children, I am going to give you a few instructions regarding your classwork notebook. So after covering your classwork notebook, turn to the first page, the index page, and you can write serial number. In the first line you can write 1, and you can write today's date, 21/7/2020. After finishing the date, you write the title of the first lesson. Oliver finds a home. You must write everything in blue pen. Write in blue fountain pen. Once you finish this, turn to the next page and leave the first page. Don't write anything in the first page. You can start from the second page onwards. You can start from the first line of the second page. Chapter 1, you write in the first line. And in the second line, you can write the name of the chapter and the date you can write in the margin column. After which, you can put Roman number 1 and continue to write the synonyms and answer the following questions. So now, it's your work to copy down all the synonyms. Okay, you can first write chapter 1 in the first line. Then you can write Oliver finds a home, the name of the lesson. And in the next line, you can write first Roman letters, synonyms, and copy down the 5 synonyms. After finishing the 5 synonyms, you can draw a line neatly with your pencil. So once you write the chapter 1 and the name of the lesson, you can draw a line. You can draw a margin here. And also don't forget to write today's date, 21/7/2020. Once you finish the synonyms, you can put Roman number 2 and you can copy down the question answers I have sent as a PDF format in your WhatsApp. And after each question and answer, you just draw a line and write neatly, children. Leave one finger space and write. So once you finish your classwork, you can take a photocopy and send me in my WhatsApp. So children, I hope you all understood the lesson and you all enjoyed the story. Thank you children, till we meet in the next session.
Students, note down the assignment for today's session. Your assignment will be learn lesson 1, Roman number 1 and 2, that is synonyms, and answer the following questions, and complete your book exercise page number 9, exercise E, and complete your English classwork before 23rd of July. And dear parents, kindly allot 192 pages 4-line notebook for English classwork. Thank you children.